Here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sharing the Mouse. We are Brooke and David Cottingham. How are you, babe?
Hi, honey. I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I just noticed I ate chips and salsa and cheese sauce, and I feel like I can smell the my breath is like cheese sauce.
You're
Can
probably
you smell
smelling
that?
mine because I eat the same thing. So
So thank goodness you can't smell my breath
I don't
right now.
smell
But
it,
I was,
though. I don't smell
but it's
it.
bouncing off the microphone. I think is
Really?
what it's doing.
I don't know that.
I think yeah. Sorry. Side note.
Side note, but thank you everybody for joining us. We are on a roll, right? This is like 3 episodes in a row.
Yes. Hello.
So we, our previous 2 episodes, we hit to the fact that we are going back to Disney here in a couple months in June, which is our first summer trip.
I know it's gonna be hotter than blazes.
She was already mentioned that
I don't care.
I need to get the kids shorts because we don't have.
Yeah, they've
little Sam.
outgrown.
Yeah.
Like they've hit a crazy growth spurt and they've outgrown everything since last summer. So I was running through my head like, what are some summer things I need to grab? Because even when we go in the fall, they'll have shorts, but they'll wear like the little jogging legging things or whatever. Anywho.
So on this episode, what we're going to talk about is some of the latest news, of course, that came out of Disney World. But mainly, I look back about a year ago, we had done our top 3s for the parks.
I like top 3s.
Yeah. And, we went this past Christmas, experienced some new dining and some new snacks and some new rides. So over the course of the next few weeks, we'll revisit those top 3s. But one thing we'll get into later this episode that we haven't really done before is actually rank our what's
I felt like there was a hair tickling me, but then I looked back and I think I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see very well. But there's like a little chunk taken out of the microphone here.
Oh yeah,
But it's in the shape of a Mickey head.
nice.
For reals. It
For
really
reals.
is. Like I really want you to see it. Doesn't it look like it's in the shape of a Mickey
Yes,
head?
it does a little bit.
What?
Yeah,
Even we take chunks out of our microphones in the shape of Mickey heads.
I think you probably did that.
I
Then.
didn't. I don't know. Okay.
So later on in this episode,
Squirrel.
we're going to talk about our top 3 resorts.
I know, and I like hearing other people's top 3s too, and like the reasoning behind their
Yep.
top 3s. Maybe we could put out a little poll.
Sure. Okay.
Ooh,
Because we, fortunately, we've gone 6 years now, and we have 6 resorts we can rank.
yeah.
We're actually doing our last episode. We talked about split stay, so we're doing 2 resorts this coming June. So
And then we'll probably do 2. We have December as 1 resort,
yes,
but
Might
we're
go
going to
2.
revisit a resort we stayed at previously, just because it was completely under construction when we were there.
Right.
So we might do a little split stay again and give that one a chance,
Yes.
because it kind of ruined it for me to where I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I really
It wasn't the greatest experience, but
I don't really know if I like that one, but I think we will.
plus the Skyliner's there now,
Correct.
so I think it'll be a lot better. But first off, I want to definitely hit on the beginning of these shows and say, no matter what, if you're planning on anything, if you'd like to give Brooke a shout at Brooke Cottingham
Yes.
Travel on Facebook, she could help you book your resort
And last minute
stay.
trips. I've
Last
been doing
minute-
lots
Oh,
of last
yeah.
minute
I
trips here
know.
lately, which is so fun.
Crazy.
Yeah. Like, hey, when do you want to go?
Which is
in 2
which
weeks.
is which is tough.
Okay, let's do it.
Not definitely don't want to definitely encourage you to go last minute.
No. It has worked out though. Yeah. And we've been able to get some dinings,
Right.
but yeah.
But even I tell you, I'll be honest, even we ran into a little bit of an issue with our trip in June because we didn't get our tickets fast enough.
Oh, the last.
No, this coming June. And we were limited on what
Oh,
what
because
parks
of
we can go
park
to.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because June booked up like
Fast.
fastola. Like Hollywood Studios was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting that during. We had to do it because we have a tradition where we land and go to Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
And we're like, oh, we can't do that this year. So we land and go to Epcot. So we had to kind of finagle our schedule a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because of that reason, we waited.
Yes.
And June was like totally booked. They've released more here recently, but it's back to booked.
That's right.
So yeah, we did run into a little
We did.
snafu about that,
So
but we were
if
able to
it's-
get our park days.
We were. Yeah, we had to settle though.
Yeah.
But yes.
We got all the park days. We had to settle in which order we went to the parks
Correct.
because it wasn't our typical order.
No.
So we had to do a switcheroo
Yeah.
on that part.
Basically, we're going to be done with Hollywood early, and I'm not going to be going back.
I know, which is weird.
So, yeah, usually we end close to it.
Yeah.
But
We like the day before we check out is a Hollywood, and then our last day is a Magic Kingdom.
usually, yep.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, so whether it's last minute or next year,
Yeah.
give her a call, let her know.
Yep, I'm booking 2022 right now. I've got
That's right.
reservations going for 2022, which is a great idea. Like if you're even thinking about going, go ahead and put down a $200 deposit and make payments. I mean, like look how much time you've got to just little by little place payments down on your trip, and then all of a sudden you're like, it's paid off.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, and no worries.
So what's new?
What's new?
What's new in the
I
news?
feel like you need to say that.
What's
Whoa. News park hours have been released from now until July 3rd for Walt Disney World. And I've got those park hours. So it's like Magic Kingdom is kind of going back and forth between opening at 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. are the hours. So just check your app. Epcot is opening 11 on every day, which I kind of like it because that gives you a little bit of a sleep-in day. Like if you're a rope dropper, then you don't have to get there until like 10. So that could be a sleep-in day. That could be a go eat breakfast somewhere day.
Yeah.
I do like that little
Yeah, I
bit
do
later
too.
of an opening. So Epcot's flipping back and forth on their closing time, but they're 11 to 11, 11 to 10, or 11 to 9, depending on which day you go. Hollywood Studios is a 9 a.m. opening, and their closing time is flipping back and forth from like 9 to 8 or 9 to 7. And then Animal Kingdom is 8 a.m. opening, and their closing changes. So it's like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., or 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we had 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in December
Yes.
when we went, which was still good because we left and went to Disney Springs and had dinner over there.
Right.
I kind of liked that closing
too.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, it just worked. We got all of our stuff we wanted to do, all of our rides and everything,
Yep.
and then hit the road.
Then hit the road.
Those are times. What else? Disney Cruise Line has opened up a little pop-up shop in Disney Springs, which I'm kind of excited to go see. Like all their
Merchandise, yeah.
which I guess, I mean, it makes sense since they're not running any cruises now. They've kind of canceled them up until September.
Right.
So why not get the merch and put it out there so we all can shop.
That's right. Yep.
New keys coming out, which we are always eager to buy. The Earth Day key is coming out April 19th. And is that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
Is tomorrow the 19th? What's today?
Tomorrow's
the
the
19th.
Yeah, tomorrow's the 19th.
Monday will be the 19th. Okay. And it is a key that you can plant.
Yes.
So it's like a seed key.
Sea key.
Which is
They did this
cute.
last year.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. We didn't get it last year.
We didn't get it last year.
And then the Rainbow Disney key is coming out May 3rd.
There's a slew of Star Wars ones coming out May the 4th.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even write that one down. Duh.
Yeah.
Like May
But
the 4th be with you.
They haven't even revealed the look of all of them yet. They're still kind of hidden.
No, but there was like 4 or something in a
There's
box or
6.
something.
Yeah, I think there's a group of 3, and then there's a group of
I
2.
gotta get a little drinky.
And then there's a single, I think. Because of the 2, there's like a smaller, like Grogu Baby Yoda key with a I think there's a group of Mando keys.
Like a regular key and a smaller key?
Yes.
Oh, because he's smaller?
Because he's smaller.
Oh, that's cute.
And then I think there's a group of 3 that are, I don't know what they are. They were grayed out on the list. And then I think there's a single one also. So I don't know yet what they look like.
Good gosh. Disney.
I know. And they released, if you see their little PDF that they put out there that shows all the releases coming out, there's already a big slew laid out this year. They're all not revealed yet, but there's a ton coming.
Goodness. And we'll be right there.
Yes.
And I'm pointing over there. Nobody can see that. But our Castle P. It's not a Castle P. I was thinking somebody was driving by. Anyway. Castle Pin Collection.
Yeah.
The new one is coming out. Jasmine. And she comes out April 27th.
Okay.
For her Castle Pin collection. And then the other new thing that's coming out is if anybody's collecting the Stitch Crashes, the movies, no date has been revealed for that, but it is Little Mermaid, I think it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let's see, what else we got? Maskless photos.
Yes. Mask.
What?
A little less on the restriction in the masks. Yeah.
That's, hey, baby steps. I'll take it no matter what. But you can take a photo without your masks on as long as you are stationary. So you can't like video yourself walking, and no mask on or anything like that. But it's great. I mean, we'll take it. Yeah. That'll be nice to see. And we're already starting to see pictures of some clients and things that are there, and they're able to take their masks off and get pictures. Right. Disneyland reopens April 30th.
Whoa,
Yay, Disneyland.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people on Twitter talking about trying to get a pass to that and how hard it was, and there was a long queue and all that stuff. Yeah,
long queue wait for that. Mm-hmm. And then I guess the other big kind of, Disney making changes and kind of, I don't know how to say it, but like going a little bit breaking from their old mold, original mold, is the new cast member look.
Yes, right.
That they're allowing, like trying to, go with the times that we're in now and allowing cast members to have different nail styles, because I don't think they could ever have their nails painted, ever. Yeah. Jewelry, hairstyles, visible appropriate tattoos.
Yeah.
Which I don't know about that one. And I'm probably going to be like, I know somebody's going to say something about that, but my personal opinion, I don't know about that one.
Well, I think maybe as long as they're Disney tattoos.
I know. Hey, if it's a big stitch up your leg, then okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And then costume choice. So maybe like if you are in Frontierland and I don't ever really pay attention to their costumes and variations of them. But maybe they're just allowing for more choice instead of it being pants all the time. Like now you can do a shorts or a skirt instead or something like that. But allowing them costume choice. I like that one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that is it for moi. For Disney news.
Well, I had a couple other ones. Was the maybe we mentioned this last week, but the Mears Connect is starting.
Oh yeah,
in 2022.
Well, we talked about it, but I don't think we went into detail about, because we didn't know. We still don't know pricing for it.
No.
There will be a fee.
Yeah, there probably will be a fee. So this is replacing Magical Express.
Right, but Mears owned a Magical Express from the get-go.
Yes, it seemed like Disney was paying Mears already to handle the Magical Express, but now Disney's not going to pay for it, sounds like. Mm-hmm. But Mears is going to continue to do it, so there's probably going to be just an extra fee. Very similar, I'm assuming, is like an Uber fee or something like that. You just pay a fee to get on a bus.
And it's still going to shuttle you the same way, I think, to your resorts.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And handle your luggage, I guess. I don't know.
I would say so.
Yeah.
And then we'll have the tram, like the train, in like 5 years, I think it was. That'll be ready to go between The airport in Disney Springs, I think, will be a stop for it. And then you can get a shuttle from Disney Springs to your resort. That will be another option from the airport. As a travel agent, I have lots of options that I can give you from the airport. If you're not wanting to use Magical Express, that we have connections to. So that's always an option as well.
Yes.
But Magical Express officially ends this year, at the end of this year.
And then the only other thing I read was that there was a big flagship store coming to Epcot.
Oh, yes. And I've already forgot what the name of that store is going to be called.
I didn't see the name of it, but all new merchandise. Of course, Epcot is in a big time change, renovation, the entire park.
Yeah.
They're adding, you already have the World Showcase, but you're adding all those different worlds in the front part there. That's all getting worked on right now. It's going to be incredible looking.
I can't even wait.
Yeah, new logos of all the stuff, and so there's going to be all kinds of new merchandise coming off of that. So.
And they're already working on the store, which makes me feel like it's going to be open pretty soon because they're using an existing building that's there and just kind of painting over it and fixing it up.
Right.
So hopefully it'll be open maybe for the 50th. Maybe. That little store could be open.
Yeah, I can't wait till Epcot's done. That's going to be
it's already our fave, so
yes.
it just keeps getting better.
Yes. Okay, so that's that. Before we get into our resort stuff, I think you got some stuff to show off
new
here.
merch
First
I've
up,
purchased, but look at handsome and gorgeous sitting over here.
For those of you watching us, we completed our
finally
your Christmas gift
present
of our Mickey and Lego set.
Mickey
and Minnie. Did I say Mickey?
I think it's Mickey
and Minnie Lego sets.
They are so cute. His
really
little
cool.
tail moves.
Yeah, it's really
his
neat.
little hand moves. He can hold his guitar.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It clips on there or whatever, but
I see it.
But yeah, these were fun to put together. Didn't take very long.
No. I am like a Lego Legos for dummies. Is that nice to say?
Your Lego
challenged.
Yeah, there you go.
Lego challenged because I had to think because I'm also vertically challenged where I'm just kind of short, but I'm Lego challenged. And I give up after probably page 4 sometimes because I'm getting a headache. I don't even know how this piece goes. And then Sam comes in and is like, click, 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 click. And then she fixes it.
Yes.
Or I usually skip a step.
Yes, you'll miss something.
Because my brain stops focusing in on the Lego rules and directions. But they are cute.
They're really cool. Yeah, really cool.
Super, super cute. I like them. But I did purchase some new ears because I kind of have an ear addiction. But they are cute. And I have more of an ear addiction to Loungefly ears. They just feel so good and well made, and they hold up so well. But I got a pair for Christmas. These are so cute. They're not new releases. These are older releases that I'm just now purchasing. But it has like Mickey head shaped cookies all over it and Minnie Mouse cookies. So cute with a little red velvety bow. I can't wait for that one. Eliza picked this one out. It's an ice cream Loungefly. So cute. Ears. This pair is actually from the parks. It's kind of like that pastel-y tie-dye ear. Yeah. Love it. And then we
those
purchased...
Are yours?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They all are mine, but I just let the girls borrow them.
Oh. But that's Sam's.
This
right?
one actually is Sam's.
Yes.
Yeah, because she is a big Stitch lover. And got this one on eBay, actually, and it's from Shanghai Disney Resort. And look how cute he is. It's like he's eating her headband.
Yeah.
And she's ready to wear this one. She tried it on, and it feels good and soft. Sometimes... the Loungeflies don't bother me, but the Disney park ones sometimes bother me, and I have to snap and break the headband part. Like you'll see on like my gold one and my red and my green one, it's snapped and broken in there to release some of that tension.
Pressure, yeah.
Because it can give me a headache fast, like back here behind my ears.
And what about the ones you're wearing now?
They don't bother me at all, and I don't know why.
where are those?
I don't know.
Where are those
These
from?
are Loungefly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I don't think they are. My pearls, I think they're regular park ones. And these are not bothering me.
Yeah.
They're not bothering. They're pretty cute, though, with my little
They are.
Mickey pearls. Loungeflies typically don't bother me. These usually bother me, and I have to snap them and break them. Make it feel better. But beauty is pain sometimes. That's it for merchandise.
Yeah.
Just ears, collecting some ears.
I didn't get any merchandise. So I don't have anything
do you need
to
some
talk
ears?
about. No, I don't do the ears.
You only ever wear Star Wars shirts.
Yeah. Or Mickey Mouse
Yeah,
stuff.
or Mickey.
Yeah.
You have a few Mickeys.
Yeah. Walt Disney stuff.
Yeah.
But I haven't bought anything in a little while. I'm paying for the vacation. No, actually, you're paying for the vacation. So, okay. I do have a little section here that we sometimes mention Disney Plus. You haven't watched much on there.
No, but I feel like I need to.
Yeah, we're watching, as in Sam and I are watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is really good.
Yeah.
That ends this coming Friday. The last episode, the 6th and last episode, comes out this Friday. So
is there another season ready to play, or when is that one?
well, that's the problem, is they haven't. It doesn't sound like there are going to be multiple seasons of these shows.
Just one season?
Yeah,
Why?
because it seems like because they're part of this, the movie universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So then they'll be all caught up to
It's
the movies.
just one story. And so, for example, I'll give the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The main storyline with that is whether or not the Falcon was, in one of the movies, the Falcon was offered by Steve Rogers to become the next Captain America. He turned it down, but it seems like he's wanting to be the next Captain America now. So
what happens to his wings?
Well, you have to watch because something did happen to his wings. So
Did they get cut off?
So you have to watch. But so if he becomes, I don't know though, but if he becomes the next Captain America, I'm guessing if they do another show, it's not going to be called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's going to be called Captain America.
And the Winter Soldier.
Maybe. But I don't know if they're going to, it doesn't seem like, and if you notice, I don't know if anybody else notices, but all of their shows, Marvel shows that they're coming out with, they're all named after the characters. WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, Hawkeye is coming out, She-Hulk is coming out, Ms. Marvel is coming out.
Black Widow or somebody like that?
Black Widow's the movie. That's the movie.
Oh.
But yes.
Okay.
But all the shows are named after these people. So I think they're basically movies, but they're in the format of episodes. So I don't think they're going to be multiple seasons.
Do all those shows connect?
They do. They're all in the same universe, yes.
Okay.
But they do connect.
I don't ever get the same universe thing, but
It means
same timeline.
That means yes. That means the consequence of each show carries over. So if the Falcon died,
then he can't
he
show
can't
up on
show
Loki.
up in any other shows. Yes, correct.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So they have consequences. Yes. Just a little education for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
So it's really good.
Yeah, because everybody talks about
Falcon.
Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Yeah,
and
it's
now
really
I
good.
feel like I have to watch it.
You do.
Because Sam, Friday, she's like, let's watch it. Like, as soon as we
Yes.
get home from school.
Yeah, she was saying, I had it on play and I was about to watch it without you, but I didn't. I was like, you better not watch it. So she's funny.
Yeah, but then she said, you better not watch.
The Bad Batch. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, no, I'm totally watching it without you.
Well, it's Star
It
Wars. Star Wars, the
wasn't.
rules are different with Star Wars.
Like, no.
Speaking of, so the Bad Batch is the next animated Star Wars series coming out on May the 4th with a 70-minute premiere. And that's going to be a few episodes. So,
Yeah.
but she's eager to watch that.
You're like, forget you, kid.
But I'll
on your
rewatch.
own.
I'll rewatch it with her. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's that with that. Let's get into resorts. Now you wanted to bring up a little bit about the questions you get from from guests.
Yeah, because I was saying, like, the most common question I get when planning a trip is, like, which obviously, which resort should I stay? Or, like if they're a new person or if they're, whatever. But I always think like, okay, and we talk about this all the time, is that time is money. We feel like time is money when you're at Disney World. So we don't want to spend our time on transportation, on a bus, back and forth or whatever.
Any kind of wait.
Any kind of wait. Exactly. We don't like that. So like when planning on which resort you want to stay, then it's like, okay, then you tell me, where do you want to spend your most time of which park? Because then I think we look at that location of resorts, right? So if you are going for 2 days or whatever, and you're like, we're just going to Magic Kingdom for 2 days. This is our first trip. My child's 3, and that has the most rides for my 3-year-old. I think, it'll be the best for us. So then, all right, let's look at what's close and easiest transportation to Magic Kingdom.
Right.
It'll be the 3 monorails, right? Contemporary, Grand Floridian, or Polynesian. It could also be Wilderness Lodge,
right,
with a quick boat ride. So just looking at that. Then if like we say, okay, well, we'll be at Hollywood Studios, or I'm just going for the festivals. Then let's look at what resorts are right there, and it'll be all those that are right around the Skyliner, because that's going to be your quickest transportation.
Yes.
To get to. So I mean, like, we look at it that way, and obviously there's a bunch of other factors that we look into, but that's my most commonly asked question when planning a trip.
Yeah, and we understand, I think too, the biggest thing is to, when you're talking about Magic Kingdom and those resorts, those are deluxe resorts.
They are deluxe resorts. Yeah. So that's a factor too.
Yes. If there's a budget involved, then of course, we have to look at the next best thing. So if you're looking at then moderates at that point, from Magic Kingdom, you just got to basically follow down the road and see what do you run into next, right? And if you're talking about straight from the highway, you're probably looking at, again, see they're deluxes, but Beach and Yacht Club are the next closest. But you have Coronado over here. That's the first moderate. That's right there by the highway. That'll take you right to Magic Kingdom. And unfortunately for Coronado, though, you have to take a bus everywhere. There's nothing else that you have an option to. But if you go, a little bit more down that road, then you get into, you get further along the way. Then you get into your Art of Animations, your Pop Centuries, your Caribbeans. And
honestly, I don't think anywhere is bad.
That's not bad.
It's just on like what's going to fit your family best. And like the time that we stayed at Polynesian, we were at Magic Kingdom more. We had Eliza and actually both girls, we had a double stroller. And so our thought was, are we going to be going back to the resort and letting them take any sort of breaks? Or Eliza was a baby. Like, do I want that option of letting Dave and Sam stay at the parks and me take Eliza back? Well, if we did that, then I by myself don't want to fold up a stroller and get on a bus and then go. And then by the time I get there, now that I'm at 30 minutes into my break time, and now I only have an hour to get her down for a nap or whatever, So we picked Polynesian, and then that way I can, if we needed to take a break or roll onto the monorail, get to Polynesian in 5 minutes, let her relax her legs, run around, take a nap or whatever, get back on the stroller and go. And I felt comfortable doing that by myself if I wanted to as an option.
Right.
So.
And again, the Skyliners really open up the options,
I think it's a total game changer for those over there.
And the year we were at Yacht Club,
Caribbean.
In the year we were at Yacht Club, which was before the pandemic, again, that was probably the most ideal because Animal Kingdom was the only one we needed to take a bus to. Because we could walk to Epcot, and at that point we could get on the monorail to Magic Kingdom, which is phenomenal. So if you stayed at a place that had a Skyliner, you could take the Skyliner to Epcot, jump on a monorail to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
You don't have to go on a bus.
Can't do that now though.
You can't do that now. No, totally.
They're not running that route.
But hopefully.
Yeah.
it's definitely by next year. I think you'll be able to do that again. But right now, you do have to take a bus to Magic Kingdom, basically. So, or of course, there's other rideshare options. If
I know, which we've used Uber a lot.
Uber or Lyft,
Yeah.
It's now with kids it might be a little difficult because you got to get an SUV or a van when you're getting
And they have
those
those
are
that
a
you
little
can
more
request
expensive.
with a car seat.
But
Like
if
they provide the car seat.
But if you're just with older kids
Mm-hmm.
like teenagers, or if you're just there with a bunch of adults, I'm telling you, I think jumping in an Uber is like
be
the
there in like
easiest,
8 minutes.
Yeah, it's like the
for
easiest
$7.
thing. Oh my gosh, yeah, it makes it so convenient. I mean, this year too, they've actually pushed our flight back an hour.
Yeah.
So we're losing an hour
Yeah.
going down there, and I've already told her we're getting an Uber right when we get to the airport, right when we land.
Yeah.
We'll get it straight to the resort. So
Drop our luggage off and go.
yeah, because even the conveniency is one thing, but if you want to be faster, there's other ways to be faster also. But
Yes.
costs. Sometimes there's costs involved, but all depends on what you can work on. So that's a good point. I think that's it's always a factor. It's never that easy to say I want to go and this is where I want to stay, and
Unless you have a favorite. Like some people have favorites where like
totally
they just go there all the time and
but there is a lot to talk about as far as what you're trying to accomplish when you're there and stuff like that, right? Because again, if like you said, if you're going when it's warm, really warm, and you want to be able to stay at the resorts a little bit more, there's a whole different option of resorts, I think, that cater more to that than
like their pools and stuff.
their pools and their dinner options around closer to maybe Disney Springs and stuff like that. So anyway,
Lots of ops. That's what I'm here for.
That's what she's here for.
Let me do it.
But let's talk about our favorite, because I want to.
Oh yeah.
Because
like our top 3 resorts.
So we've been lucky enough, and I know you guys have heard me exhaustingly say this. We've been lucky enough to go every year for the last 6 years, and so we've stayed at now. It didn't start this way because you weren't booking trips.
Yeah.
But ever since you started booking trips, we wanted to make sure we also experience every location.
Hit all the categories.
Share our experience about it. So we've been lucky enough to stay at 6 different resorts. And here's the list that we have stayed at. Our first year, we stayed at Port Orleans Riverside. Then we stayed at the Polynesian. Then we stayed at Caribbean Beach. Now, mind you, Caribbean Beach was under renovation.
That's the one that was under like massive renovation.
So we didn't get the full experience on it. And of course, now it has a Skyliner. The 4th year we stayed at French Quarter, Port Orleans French Quarter. The 5th year was Yacht Club. And then last year, this past Christmas, we stayed at Art of Animation. We are going to stay at Pop Century and Wilderness Lodge when we do our split stay this June. So we would have, at that point, So at that point, we were going to be staying at 8 of the resorts. Now, I think there's only 6 official Disney ones that we still have to stay at.
And we'll hit one of those in December because
right.
we're going to stay at Coronado.
Yes, that's right. We might
and then
even
maybe
do a
split stay to go back and give Caribbean a chance.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, so 6 out of the 6 resorts.
Oh no!
What's your number 3 out of that? If you want, I can reveal mine first.
Okay. This is so tough for me because there's of that 6, there's 2 that I would think we need to go back and give a chance.
Caribbean?
I think Caribbean is one, and I think Polynesian is one.
Oh, okay.
Because at the time, especially with Polynesian renovations, because at the time, the main hall. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name. All of a sudden, what the main hall is called. It's like the meeting area. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it's gorgeous. But I feel the way about Polynesian like I feel about Contemporary, and how I think it feels old.
Well, it is. Yeah.
The room, it is old. They're like the originals, but the room in Polynesian just felt old.
Yeah.
And I I have a thing for brown rooms. I don't like it has a brown room, and I think that's what also turns me off a little bit of Animal Kingdom because it's more brownish. I like
Is it
brown.
Wilderness Lodge brownish?
I don't know why I have problems with browns.
Wilderness Lodge is all brown too.
Yes, but I'm actually excited about that one. I don't know. So I think I need to go back and give Polynesian a chance.
Yeah, maybe after we do the other ones.
Because of I needed the renovation, and it's brighter and livelier looking.
Plus, I will say the week we were there, that was when that big hurricane was coming through. So there was a lot of rain. It was not
a lot of panic.
It was.
Eliza's little belly didn't feel good.
Yeah, I mean, it was I wasn't, but overall, regardless of that, I wasn't that impressed by that stay.
I did like the convenience of every single night.
Yes.
Going over and getting a Dole Whip on our way to our room.
Yes.
I did love that.
And the monorail
was fabulous.
But as far as the place and the room, it
was
it's not in my top 3.
It's not in my top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. What? How is the Poly not in our top 3?
Yeah.
But I think it was the time that we stayed.
Yeah, probably.
Because we felt like we were going to be trapped with the hurricane coming through. We almost were trapped.
Yes.
We were like
seconds. We're the last flight out.
They shut the airport.
Right after we left.
We were the last flight out. And I remember the pilot, we were putting our overhead luggage and sitting down, and he's like, you have got to sit. I am leaving.
Yes.
So he was like taxiing back while everybody's still kind of getting on the plane and walking and trying to find his seats. He's like, we've got to get out of here.
Yeah, it literally like.
And then he was like, whoa.
Right when we took off, it like just poured. The wind came through. Yeah.
And we had horrible turbulence.
It was right at the tail end of it. Yeah.
And big drops. And I was crying tears, but not letting the girls see me. And then Susan, our friend, I think she had tears sitting in front of us because it was like, boom, 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 like just trying to get out of there. And I remember Eliza going, woo, like with her hands up because she was little. And she said, hold on, sissy. Because it was like a fun ride for her. Yeah. Meanwhile, I've said every prayer I knew what to say. Anyway, side note, I squirrel a lot.
That's fine.
Okay, sorry. Top 3 is not Polynesian on it. Okay, you have to go because I really have a hard time.
Okay, so my third favorite resort right now is this last trip, Art of Animation, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, let me write. Okay, where have we stayed? We've stayed Art of Animation.
Riverside.
Okay, I'm doing short
French Quarter.
Polynesian.
Yacht Club.
Poly.
And Caribbean.
Yacht. Caribbean Beach.
So Art of Animation is number 3, and simply because the room was smaller. We were very far away from walking to the main lobby and the Skyliner, but the Skyliner is a game changer.
Skyliner is a game changer.
Because if Skyliner wasn't there,
smaller.
The beds were smaller, but it's comfortable. I slept fine.
We always sleep like a baby when we were at Disney.
And
I did sleep good.
And look, we're not there. Again, we're not there enough for me to complain about the room. I go there to sleep and get ready. It was
a long walk.
It was a long walk, especially at the...
We were the very last building.
Yes.
Over by the Skyliner.
Yes. So if we were in the Cars part...
In the suites.
Or the Nemo part, it would have been right there. Probably would have been a little bit better. Yeah. But that's fine. But the Skyliner is a game changer.
And that was Sam's birthday pick.
It was.
She loved it.
And I love the lobby.
Oh my gosh!
It's so big and very, just decorated, inspiring, inspiring for her. I can see her in her eyes when she looked at that. She's like, "Wow, this is." Yeah, it looked like Pixar. It's incredible. So, that's my third.
I might have to agree with that.
I really liked it.
Third. So that means we're leaving 2 out. Oh, kindergarten math. We're leaving 3 out.
Yes.
Oh, just kidding. We're leaving.
Polynesian's out.
Polynesian's out.
So
yeah, I'm gonna mark that one off.
I think you just got to mark your 1 and 2, and then just.
Yeah, don't look at my 1 and 2s.
Okay, fine. But you got to talk about your 3 here. mind you, I told her we were doing this before we started
I
going.
know. Okay. Okay. So my 3, I think, could have been or could be Caribbean if we go back,
Okay, but
it's not.
as of right now,
As of right now, I think my 3 would be Riverside.
oh, okay. So why Riverside?
I love both of the Port Orleans.
I do too, actually.
Absolutely. I think those were, and Riverside's the bigger of the 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I love those 2 resorts, Riverside and French Quarter. And when we went to Riverside, we stayed in the Princess room,
Yes.
the Royal room, and the bed that lit up and stuff. I mean, it was just a cute room in a great area. Great dining options that are there. The boat ride convenience to Disney Springs. Like we had that. I just loved Riverside. The feel of it was great. I miss it. I miss the Port Orleans resorts so bad. That was my number 3.
Yes. Okay. That's good. I will say, so number 2 on my list, I will say that Port Orleans would probably be my number 4. Riverside would probably be a number 4 because I was struggling between that one and Art of Animation. And again, Skyliner is probably the only reason why I went ahead of it. Because the thing about Riverside is that was our first trip. And I was so overwhelmed by everything. I have memories of it, but not I didn't take it in as much as I do now with all the places we stay. So I would love to go back there eventually too again. But my second one is French Quarter by far. Port Orleans French Quarter was
Samesies.
That was, I think we're going to be saying 1 and 2.
Yeah.
2, French Quarter was perfect.
It's a smaller resort.
Smaller resort. It's very intimate. The rooms were so
fabulous.
good. Yeah, it's so themed well. The great little pool. Great
beignets.
I mean,
beignets for days.
I'm telling you.
That would be a cute T-shirt. Hashtag beignets for days.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
Beignets for days.
But again, you don't have the conveniency of a Skyliner or a monorail.
No.
But you do have the boat still to Disney Springs. But because
but being
it's smaller,
there, I don't care about all that other stuff because I love that place so much. I don't know. I mean,
it's a smaller place. So there's an easy walk to the bus.
Yep.
It's fantastic. I highly recommend, and it's a moderate, so it's very affordable.
Yeah,
okay.
That is my second fave.
So your number 1 is what?
Yacht.
Of course. Yeah.
I love Yacht Club.
Yeah.
For 8 million reasons, I love Yacht Club. Is that your fave?
It definitely is my fave. It checks every box. Pool, location, conveniency, food, smells.
Smells. Oh,
I mean,
smells.
Just atmosphere. Being right there on the water. It's just, I could not describe a better resort. It's
and we'd probably feel the same if we stayed at beach.
Totally. And I want to stay at beach.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the beach actually. So that's another one we have to stay at. But, I just, everyone we stay at from now on, I will compare it to Yacht.
Oh, I know. No matter what, no matter the category.
Yeah, I think Wilderness could give it a run.
Yeah, because we did like it. We hung out there.
Yes.
Had dinner. Went over where they're making the s'mores. And took the boat and hung out there. I think it could give it a run for its money.
Yep.
Maybe. But it's just like a different feel. It's like, do you want to go to Wilderness and it have like maybe you're more of a lake feel person?
Yeah.
And that's how that feels.
That's right.
Or maybe you're more of like it feels like a beach and I'm really on a vacation because there's sand everywhere. Then that's Beach and Yacht Club. It's like just two completely different
I just
vibes.
love the fact that literally we can get ready and walk to Epcot.
That is just
like in 5 minutes.
Fabulous.
Yeah. You walk right in.
Watch the fireworks and we're like, okay, let's go back. And we're back.
We were watching it from the pool.
And we will watch it from the pool a couple nights. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Epcot fireworks. And when Harmonious comes back out and when it's...
You'll be able to see all that.
You'll be able to see it all right there from the resort, like even from your balcony or the pool.
But I do think I would feel the same way. Maybe I don't know what it is like inside, but Boardwalk is an official one, right?
Yeah,
Is it official. So Boardwalk's across the lake there.
I think it's just a little bit more louder on that side.
Yeah,
because of the
going on.
boardwalk.
Yeah, like more going on. Over
Yeah,
there.
because they have other restaurants and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, that you can eat at over on that
Because again,
side.
side note,
I think that side has a little bit more action.
Side note, if people don't know, but like because Swan and Dolphin are there, but those aren't actually official Disney resorts.
Yeah,
right?
they are.
They're
I think
called,
they're Marriott.
Yeah, there's something like that. They're partnered resorts. So we're talking about official Disney World resorts. Official.
Air quote.
Yeah, air quotes. So.
Yacht. I mean, like, my goodness. We go on and on about Yacht Club. But when the automatic doors open and then the smell hits you is amazing. Like, I want to capture it, put it in a jar and bring it home and then just sniff it every now and then. Like, the restaurant choices there are
phenomenal.
incredible.
Cape May is so good.
We're at Beach, yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Cape May at Beach Club. Yeah. I mean, like all that.
Yacht
I
Club.
kind of
like,
count all of that
as
as one thing. Both of their quick serves I like. Yachtsman's Steakhouse is there, so you can have a little bit more of like fine dining-ish if you want. Right. Then they have Ale and Compass Lounge is there also. And
Beaches and Cream.
Ooh. And what else? Like, it's just... It's so good. It's so good. All about it. Everything. It's so good.
Yeah. So real quick, just finish our whole list. Like, so since you had Riverside at 3, what was your 4 then? Would it be Art of Animation or Polynesian? Because I say my 4 was Riverside.
Yeah.
I would probably put Polynesian 5, Caribbean 6, only because Caribbean was under construction.
Just so destroyed while we were there, like completely destroyed.
But if we went there full, when it was like now, I would actually probably put it ahead of Polynesian, probably because
I probably would. Well, like
know.
Polynesian then or Polynesian now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because Polynesian now looks swanky.
Okay,
like it looks like it's okay. This is honest, and I'd say this if you were booking a trip or whatever. Polynesian then, if it had the same decorations with the pricing now, I don't feel it.
Right.
But with the renovations, it looks up to date.
So they're fully done with their up to date?
Probably not all the rooms, but you can start. Like, we can start booking some of their rooms now. You can't go in right now. Like, it's not open yet.
Oh, it's not even open yet. Yeah. Okay.
Here soon. And I can't remember the date of that.
Yeah.
Summer. I mean, like August, I know. I think you can go. July, I think you can go. But anyway, so that's how I feel about that. 4. I'm never going to be able to answer this. Maybe Art of Animation?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just because we were so far away in Little Mermaid? Yeah, maybe. And then Polly and then Caribbean. Just because Caribbean was like...
Yeah.
Scrims everywhere for construction.
Oh, yeah. We ate in a tent.
I remember the tent food just being horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
And if you wanted a quick serve sandwich, it was in a makeshift room. Mm-hmm. Remember that? But
yeah, so we'll go back.
We'll go
back and experience it out. So, all right, that's it for this week's episode.
I liked top 3 resorts. Are we going to do more top 3s?
We're going to do more top 3s. We're going to talk about each park going as we get ready to leave, leading up to when we leave. So we
top
do
3
some
restaurants.
Top 3s. Yes, dining, snacks, rides, because we did do some new rides.
I want to do a Facebook post and see what everybody's top 3 resorts are.
Okay, yeah, we'll put it out there
because I want to hear.
Yep, totally.
Ooh,
thanks everybody.
Little Sunday fun day.
Little
Sunday fun day test here.
Yeah, because we don't release this on a Sunday, obviously. So.
Oh, no. Little Monday fun day?
I don't know when I'm going to put this out. As soon as I can.
Tuesday fun day?
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. go to sharingthemouse.com. You can listen to all their other shows and follow us on there. Of course, at Burt Cottingham Travel on Facebook. If you need to get a room booked or a resort trip booked or anything booked, she's your girl. Cruises are coming back next year, so book your cruise. All that's good stuff, right?
They're delayed for now.
Delayed for now. Yeah.
Delayed for now. But
they are coming back.
They will be back.
Yeah, and we are going to do a cruise.
We are going to do a cruise as soon as they come back.
Does that mean we have to go on like every boat?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Then we'll do our top 3 out of the 5 boats.
Whoa, interesting. Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. And we will be back next week as we lead up to our trip.
Bye.
See ya real soon.